episode 433 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I'm Roderick.
I'm Cari.
It's Monday, man. How you living?
Great, man. We back-to-back episodes, 433. I'm good, though. I feel good. How you feeling, bro?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Been enjoying my my weekend. I'm back to work now, so you got to enjoy.
I saw you go back to work earlier in the week. Not gonna lie, you didn't look too pleased, too happy, but you know, it is what it is. It's that time of the year. We're in the last week of July, bro.
Yeah.
The last week of July, that's actually pretty crazy, but yeah, let's talk about it. You can talk about your last couple of days, but again, I saw you go back. I saw you post a video. Didn't look too happy, although, you know, I'm sure no students are back. Yeah, obviously, it's still summer, but
right.
Tell us how it went.
And right and wrong, there were students on campus. But I was pretty fucking upset about it, Cari. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Friday we did the pod, and then the Thursday pod came out. I let you guys know the next day I'd be returning to work. And Friday is always the same, whether it's summer, whether it's in school. It's gonna be an early day for me. I'm leaving at 1:30. So I already knew. Going into the summer, I picked this day to go back on purpose because I knew if you can remember middle school, high school, whatever it was, when we played sports, the day after the game, like maybe a little light day. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you did something wrong and coach is conditioning you,
right?
You might be watching film that day after. It might be just a gym, like a
light lift,
a weight room day, something like that.
Super light day, though.
I thought of work the same way. So I was like, you know, summer gonna be hard on you. That first day back, little weight room day. Give you a little weight room day, little film. Watch a little film, see what you did wrong last year.
Recovery.
Yeah. So I picked Friday because I knew I'd get out of there early. Came in and really just boxed up some old stuff that's gonna be disposed later this month. But I was trying to be extremely strategic. I came in extremely early because I knew during the summer most of the staff doesn't get in. The staff that does come in, because most of them are gone. But the staff that does come in won't be there until maybe 9 a.m. I get in around 7, leave my out of office sign on the door because I don't want anybody to know I'm here. The moment people know I'm here, they're going to start asking for shit. I have tickets on pause that have been on pause all summer because they've been blowing the help desk up over the summer. And they've been paused just until like I get back on this day or I get back on that day.
That's crazy over the summer.
Yeah. So what I did not know was the day I came back was, of course, we're a middle and a high school. So this is 5th grade going into 6th grades, like orientation day,
right.
And 8th grade going into 9th grades orientation day. So the middle school orientation, the freshman orientation. So I'm watching hundreds of kids just pile onto the fucking campus. I have no idea what's going on. And I've got a little camera access. So I do pop in like to see who in the front office. Front office is my crew. Like that's who I fuck with. And even though I'm in the back, I'm technically considered front office because of who I work for, which is the business manager. So I see somebody like I actually fuck with. I go up there to talk to him, and she was like, "Hey, nobody knows you here right now. You need to get the fuck back to your office, like, and stay there." On my way back, I run into the assistant principal, you know, and apparently, a lot of these other places that I've been planning on working with this summer, I didn't know they were calling them. I thought I checked the box that said no, you can't call them. I can remember the assistant principal being like, "Yo, are you staying with us?" And I was like, you know, for now, I still have things pending with a couple of different places. Yeah, he was like, "Are you staying? Are you gonna be here this year?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, that's the plan for now." And he was like, "There's been some conspiracies about you while you've been going."
Conspiracies about you is crazy.
Yeah, and and at that point, I'm like, I gotta lie. I'm like, Mr. B, a lot of people talk, man. Like,
you crazy.
He was like, "No, schools have called about you." I'm like, "Oh shit, oh, I didn't know that." But yeah, I'm like, man, the coworkers up here are gonna talk, man. So whatever. But it was a nice light day back. I can't complain on it. Got out of there early. I did have some other staff members see me after that, and they banged the door. Like, I'm not ready for that.
It's that time of the year, though, brother.
Yeah, but yeah, moving on. Friday was a good day. We go into the weekend. Saturday, we just talked last pod about how there's no way I was signing up for that 10:45 Odyssey or whatever it was at night that was planned before.
Right.
Me and my girl booked tickets to 12:15 just afternoon Odyssey. We got some nice D-box seats. We did like the 40X, but not with all of the I didn't want shit raining on me. So we're not going to one of those. Like I got the entire D-box experience, but we're not gonna do the fucking rain. I ordered a cheeseburger and shit. We're not.
Yeah, I want my fries wet. That's nasty.
We're not gonna do that.
That's how kids be at the pools.
Yeah.
Shit nasty.
With their wet hands all over the sandwich and shit.
You remember Meek Mill doing that shit?
Fuck no. No.
Like one of them videos, bro, Meek Mill, he like in the pool eating like fries or some shit. You remember that?
Fuck no, that's disgusting. No.
I won't find it, bro.
But I did get the chance to go see the Odyssey. Got the D-box seats. My girl didn't fuck it up this time. She actually clicked D-box on the D-box seats. We get there.
Shout out to her, bro.
And because of how low they were, I low-key was a bit afraid I'd be looking up. Yo, them D-box seats go back far as fuck. Like, them bitches lean back like a first-class airline seat.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any issues. And I said this before, but just to preface, there are a couple of books that I consider like collectively like my favorite book of all time. Cash Flow Quadrant, like I said, Bible, Glass Castle, Jeanette Walls.
Sheesh, bro.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Fucking GOAT.
But absolutely. Sometimes like
I need to reread that, bro.
Absolutely. There are some times growing up that like when we were kids, I fucking hated like the advanced placement summer reading shit.
Yep.
But as you grow up, like there's some stories that just fucking stick to you. That was one that's one of the greatest stories I ever read in school.
Yep.
And to top that off, the Odyssey is the other one. So saw that in theaters. I've never seen a movie based off a book that was done so well, Corey. Like,
I love that.
And
I'm not surprised though, but go ahead, tell us how you feel.
Even for some things that I feel may have been left out, of course, because you don't have the time to do that in a movie the way you can in a book.
Yeah.
I've never seen a book depicted on the screen as accurately as I watched that one. Like, and I saw a list floating around of some of the best movies. I can easily give that, Corey. That's the best movie that's dropped this decade.
Damn.
I've got a couple of movies that I could throw in there as well.
Oh, 2020s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the 2020s?
Yeah, it's up there. 2020s easily. I was thinking like 2010 for some reason. Yeah, that's why I was like, damn. No. I was like, hold on, brother.
No, well, when you talk, like I'm thinking the Marty Supremes, the F1s, the Sinners, All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
The Odyssey. That shit blew me away. I mean, a star-studded cast. You got Matt Damon starring, Anne Hathaway. You got Tom Holland, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson. I forget the name of bro that played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton.
Oh yeah, I forget his name too. Yeah.
Dude that the son traveled to that played in Wolf of Wall Street. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna get that as well because I remember talking to my family about how great this cast was. The person I'm thinking of, John Bernthal, the one that played the
muscle man.
Yeah, the muscle guy and
like the bodyguard kind of guy. Kind of.
Mom, we got chicken or what?
Yeah.
And fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
Corey Hawkins is the Dr. Dre.
Corey Hawkins.
Yeah.
This was an incredible fucking cast. Incredible fucking acting. I think I watched the movie that's going to sweep the Academy Awards next year. I mean, that bitch is about to do a number.
Lupita as well. It's not forgetting.
Lupita. Yeah. Absolutely. She did a dual role. Yeah, she played her and a twin. Got her lad choked out.
Man.
Wow. Incredible. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Told you, brother.
It was that fucking good, Corey.
Yeah, I'm at the point where like I want to go watch it again.
I'm gonna see it again.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you gotta plan for 3 hours, but yeah, I was talking to some other people over the weekend who went and experienced it for their first time as well, and same reaction, bro. They were saying 10 out of 10. People were saying like how accurately it depicted the book as well. Like you said, it's basically just the book, and of course, like you mentioned, they're gonna leave things out. You can't put everything on the screen, but it's the book with Christopher Nolan's touch. Yeah. And that's what makes it so special. That's what makes it so incredible. The cast, the production, everything about that movie, bro. Like you said, 10 out of 10 experience for sure. I'm glad you got to see it over the weekend and have a great experience. D-Box sounds like it was incredible. I saw your picture as well. It looks like you had it turned up to the highest level.
Nigga, D-Box max.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, my nigga enjoying that.
Absolutely. At one point, it turned itself back down to me. Put that bitch back up.
Right.
Put that bitch back up.
Don't you do that.
But yeah, the only things that I think I saw as a bit off, and this is not even a jab because it's amazing. When I read the book, not throughout the book, just during that period of time in the book, reading it, you would have imagined the Cyclops part would have been a lot longer. It didn't seem that fucking short in the movie. It seemed gruesome.
It still almost was.
Oh, holy shit. And it
was disgusting.
It's honestly scarier than I ever imagined growing up.
Bro, that shit fucked me up.
I'm just imagining one eye, the way they placing that fucking eye sideways.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking disgusting. The other thing that I will say is, and they did a good job kind of leading us towards this way, but leaving it up to your interpretation. Calypso was much more of a conniving, mind-controlling bitch. Like, nah, had that nigga eating Lotus for years.
She seemed too nice in the movie for you. Even that, I'm forgetting her name too, but she's super popular as well.
She is.
I can't remember her name. I'm gonna try to find it,
but no, that they yes, they made Calypso seem, even though they made her seem conniving towards the end for eating all the Lotus
and not telling him and shit. Right?
Yeah, but in the movie, or I'm sorry, in the book, it was almost like you knew that from jump. Yeah. About her.
Okay.
It was like in the movie, as it started to lead on, you found out she was doing this nigga like that. No.
It seemed more like a happily loved story in the movie at the start.
In the book, you felt the 7 years.
Exactly.
You felt the 7 years.
Exactly. I feel that. 7 years, bro.
7 fucking years.
It's a hell of a story.
Trying to think. Yeah, and if you are an epic person, I'm not even really an epic person, but if you follow it chronologically from like the Iliad with Achilles straight to this, nah, this shit great. The whole Sparta era, like this shit take the cake, bro.
Of course, and coming from like when we were growing up, 300 was always a movie I loved.
Absolutely.
I watched it so many times. It follows the same like order, like you mentioned, but this movie and the other ones as well, like, it doesn't even compare. Like, I'm glad the stories connect. I'm glad like the Greek figures connect. You can kind of pin the dot and, like you said, follow it in order. But bro, watching the Odyssey once again, like one of the best movies I've ever seen. The experience is incredible, but it starts to make you want to dive more into the story. Makes you remember the book.
I pulled the book back out.
Makes you even want to read the book if you haven't read it before. And I said the same thing as well in the last episode. Like, and I've been trying to tell people this also. It's not even about being a fan of this. It's not even about having read the book. It's one of those movies where truly, if you have no knowledge prior going in, of course that'll help you. But I think the story depicted on that screen is more amazing. And you don't have to be a fan.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be a nerd. But if you are, like I said the last time, you're gonna think this is the best picture you've ever seen.
My nigga, you are so right in what you said. My girl had never seen the Odyssey. She'd never read the book. She'd never seen the SpongeBob movie, Nick. So this is a brand new storyline plot. Plot to her. And on that exact same other side, like you said, I've read this book. as a child. I bought it as an adult because of how good it was to me as a child. I read it over and over again. And now the movie's out. I fanned out in this bitch. Like,
yeah, that's good though.
I fanned out in this motherfucker, man. Like, I could have came in that bitch with a helmet on. Like a Viking in that motherfucker. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I'm crying, bro.
Move on to that evening. Sorry, guys, a long-winded Saturday afternoon. But moving on, I'm trying to think if there was something that filled the afternoon. I did some cooking. I will say that. And as me and my girl get more like settled, comfortable with each other type shit, like I've been cooking my ass off. Like I'm a little Chef Hoppy over in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, hey, like Chef Hoppy, like
got some comp.
Yeah. We gotta do a versus. nah, all jokes. But yeah, made some homemade like food with Shorty, and then it was time to watch the Errol Spence fight. Corey, did you tune into it?
I didn't.
You know me. I've got a free sports site for every fucking thing on earth. So I tuned in. I watched it. God, these last couple of fights of his have been just fucking god awful, just boring.
Brutal.
Not brutal to watch because he hangs in. But if you remember 2016, 17, 18, Errol Spence, that nigga had fire. Like, I mean, drop a nigga easy type of fire behind him. It's just not behind him anymore. Or better yet, say it is behind him. Those days are behind him. I was gonna say something fucked up, but I'm not gonna say it. Shout out to Hood, because Errol from here. But he retired that night as well. We'll talk about all this stuff. But yeah, we watched the fight, Sunday morning church, and we're here to pod, man.
Nice, brother. Nice.
How was your weekend?
Pretty cool, man. So, I came back from vacation the past week, mentioned that Thursday, Friday were my first days back at work. I'll be honest, going back into work, I was at home, but signing back in and going back to work for Thursday felt like a Monday for me.
It hurt.
The day went by fast, but like honestly, I wasn't prepared, just mentally, like physically. Even waking up that morning.
I know the feeling.
We did the pod, Wednesday, waking up Thursday morning, I went to the gym, so I'm already like,
I am so sorry, bro.
They don't give a fuck about my story.
Guys, that was not supposed to happen. Unprofessional. Hold on, where are you at?
Facts. Buddhist man.
Go on, man. My apologies.
Buddhist man. But no, I was just saying, man, woke up, Thursday for work, hit the gym first, but then woke up Thursday, or after the gym, Thursday, signing into work. Just felt like a Monday, man. I was just kind of out of there. The day went by fast, but I was just so happy knowing that I only have to do today, Thursday, and then tomorrow, Friday. 2 days, and it's the weekend. I'm gone. I'm out of here. So it wasn't too bad. But Friday, again, had, I think I was just kind of up late. I can't remember necessarily what I was doing. I did watch a movie. Was that Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night, or maybe it was Friday. I can't remember. I'll get to that in a second. But bro, Friday was brutal for me. I was so tired.
Okay.
Man, I went to the gym again Friday morning, and also I had took a week off with my trainer because I was gone, right? So I did hit the gym on my own, but getting back when I'm working out with my trainer, he purposely wanted to defeat me knowing that I had been gone. So I had the most brutal leg day, I swear to God, I've had. I'm still sore right now, still feeling it. Body is out of there. But work was cool, bro. Like I said, it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. It's just when you've been gone a week, you come back and do 2 days, you got to log it back in, and then boom, it's the weekend. I feel like normally when I take days off, I always go back to work either like that Monday, Tuesday. So the fact that I only had 2 days left in this week, my body knowing like you only got to do 2 days, I'm tired, I'm working out, like my body was just physically like just out of there, bro. So, but Saturday, woke up, just did some errands and things around the crib, cleaning up a little bit. My pops had hit me like a week ago about a record show that was going on locally in Grapevine.
Okay.
And so I had hit him probably like Friday night, maybe Thursday night. It was like, yo, you still want to go? If so, let me know. The show was going on from 8 to 6 p.m.
Like vinyl records?
Vinyl. Right. Yeah, so kind of like a gun show, but basically for records and vinyls. You know, you got multiple vendors selling vinyls. You walk around, you know, purchase whatever you want to purchase. He had some things to do Saturday, like morning. So he was like, I got to knock these 2 things out. If I have time, then I'll let you know, pull up. So he hits me around 2:00, lets me know he's still going to have time. He's planning to pull up around 4. So I leave early, like 2-ish, go get me some food around the same area that the show was in. Then I pull up at the show, link up with Pops. We just kicked it for a little bit, walked around, bought some records. Our homies at Eclectic Records had they vendor set up, so I was chopping it up with them.
Okay.
Helped them kind of like break down everything. We went and got some food afterwards.
And you didn't even know the event was happening?
No, I did.
Okay.
I did. I knew they was going. Yeah. So linked up with them. We went and got some food afterwards, and then we pulled back up at Marketplace and was just chilling, playing some vinyl. It was really just me, him, and Jordan.
Okay, I was like, your
Crazy.
dad went?
Nah, bro.
I was like,
Dad was gone by this time.
What's your dad doing?
Hell no.
That's what I was wondering in my head.
Pops left early, probably like 5:30, and I stayed like 6:30 to help them kind of just break down the shop.
I'm trying to imagine you, Markel, Jordan, and
my
your
dad.
dad,
That's
like sitting
disgusting.
down, like even after. Yeah, I'm thinking even after the food that he went back.
That's disgusting. Me and Pops met there, so like we're in different cars.
Okay. I'm glad.
That's disgusting.
Thank you for the more background, yeah, because I'm thinking he came back to vibe with the
Like,
guys.
why are you even thinking?
You didn't tell me he separated.
I guess I got to be more specific.
Yeah, you
Me and
should've
Pops met there.
You should have said dad went home. Like you didn't. It was because you didn't say dad went home.
Okay.
Okay.
I made note now to say that shit the next time. Pops is not hanging out with the gang like that.
My fault.
But nah, but it was cool, bro. Like I said, just kicked it and then woke up Saturday, just had few more errands, chilling. I watched a little bit of golf. It was a golf tournament on, I think, like 3M Open. Scotty came in second again. Scotty ain't won since January, bro, which is kind of crazy. It's not a big deal, but, you know, it's just like for him, obviously, I know he's pissed, but he keep finishing in the top 5, you know, second, third. And then they had like a young guy from, I can't remember his name, but it was like his first time winning. So it was a dope, you know, showing. I only watched Sunday, the last round. So I don't know what went on the entire weekend.
I be hating on Scotty.
Why?
See, this is the thing. I love Scotty, but like, I don't want nobody to get near Tiger shit.
Oh.
Like, just get 1 year.
Man, it's not happening anyways.
I know. I'm just saying, like, just get 1 year not number 1, and then just go back to doing it all over again, so niggas can say like it wasn't consecutive. I'm like, he not Tiger though.
This the year though.
That's what I'm
saying. This the year for him.
Yeah,
obviously, he's still ranked as the best in the world, but yeah, he hasn't won in 6 months.
Fleetwood. Yeah.
Oh God, I fuck with Tommy Fleetwood.
I love Tommy Fleetwood. Yeah,
definitely.
But yeah, I saw a bit of the 3M, but I didn't tune in on Sunday.
Yeah. It was dope though. Like I said, I just watched Sunday. It was a competitive finish, but they had one guy, like I said, the young guy that ended up winning. He was pretty much in the lead for the entire day, but it still made it fun to see Scotty doing what he does, always coming back Sunday chasing. It was a couple more people that, you know, finished tied for third, tied for fourth. So it was pretty close, but he ended up winning by like 3 shots, I think. So it was pretty dope. But yeah, man, that was it for me. Just trying to lock back in. It's the last month of July. Like we said, August got another busy month coming up for us. We got your birthday. I got another trip planned. It never stops, man. Like the months keep going. It's always just hella shit planned, just trying to stay on top of it, stay motivated, stay locked in, and really just finish off this year on a high, bro. So
Absolutely.
yeah, man, I feel good though. Happy to be back. 4:33.
Yeah, man.
And I ain't got no more, man. We can get into the episode if you're ready.
People keep asking me like my birthday plans. Like, bro, the older I get, like I think I get lower on like the birthday scale. Like,
No problem with that.
and like I don't want people to think I'm one of those like fuck your birthday people. I'm not, but like if it's a Thursday, like it might just be a Thursday type shit. Like,
And is your birthday a Thursday or a Wednesday this year? What is it?
it's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. That's what I thought, right?
I don't know what it is. They just keep doing the first day of school. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't get it. What the fuck does Wednesday have to do with the first day of school? Next year is gonna be Thursday on August 12th, and they're like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it Thursday.
And that's weird because we've said it 1,000 times, but we used to always start school later in the month.
Be like, I said this to family and friends as well. We would have the first week of school and then have a 3-day weekend on the first week because it'd be Labor Day.
Right.
Like that's going into the first weekend or the first weekend of September.
Exactly.
Come on now. Like we're doing 3 weeks before we get to that.
Do y'all get out earlier? I can't remember. Like,
No.
yeah, so it's so weird to see people start the second week of August and still go through May or even June before the summer hits. It's kind of crazy.
Because we're not getting out still until like May 25th, 6th, something like that. Because that would be how we were. And then by the weekend, we were graduating on the 30th, something like that. But no, we're not getting out any earlier. Maybe we have more break time, but I don't see it fitting in anywhere. I don't get it. We got the same holidays. We don't do that fall break shit. 2 weeks for Christmas. Well, did we have a whole week off for Thanksgiving back in the day? Or did we just have
At a certain point we did, but then they shrunk it.
They cut that shit and they were like, you know what? Y'all got to do Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, but I think early on in our lives, we definitely, early elementary days, we definitely had that whole week. I remember that.
They back to full week now. So I'll say like, we do full week now.
That's good.
But yeah, no, you're right. Now the tuxedos are starting to seem a little fucked up now. Because all this shit not adding up. Did y'all just give us more time?
Man.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
Do you have any intros? Anything you need to talk before
No. I don't. You did. There's one thing I just want to mention. We don't have to stay here, but it made me think. You were talking about books. We were mentioning the Odyssey, but you mentioned The Glass Castle.
Yeah.
I know you and I read that coming up. It was a book that we loved, but it made me think of some other ones that I loved growing up as well that kind of stuck with me for like the advanced placement, summer project, summer reading things.
Okay.
October Sky. I don't know if you had to read that one.
I do remember October Sky.
Bro, that's one of my favorite books. I believe the author's name is Homer Hickman, if I remember. But that was an amazing book for me. Read that, I believe, going into the 7th or 8th grade. I loved that one, man.
I had to read. I think maybe it was just me. Cari was in different classes. I think I had to read 2 books that year. I had to read that shit. Either it was back-to-back years. That Gregor the Overlander, one of those. Do you remember that shit?
I don't remember that one.
Bro, all right. See, yeah, we had different shit going on. It was fucking me up over there.
Yeah, that one sound crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You had more?
Yeah, just one more. It was Ender's Game. That one they made into a movie. It's like sci-fi, you know what I mean? More kind of like Hunger's Game.
I was gonna say that was more of like a Hunger Game type of book,
but it was more for Hunger's Game became, you know, what's the word? It became like something that hit multiple generations. Like, of course, you had children, but you had adults and, you know, older generation who really fuck with Hunger's Game. Mm-hmm. Ender's Game was more for like a children's atmosphere, like a kid's atmosphere, because they turned into like a video game and things like that. But that was another one just on like a sci-fi tip that I absolutely loved.
No, I don't. I mean, I remember the book. I can't remember having to read that one. But yeah, one that, and I've already named it, that just sticks with me, and that will forever stick with me, is The Glass Castle. And
it's incredible, bro.
Those are books that, like, I mean, that they don't just stick with me, that you come to my home, they are on my bookshelf actively. Yeah. Like they don't go anywhere. They're some of my favorites all the time. Anytime I want to pick that shit up and reread my favorites, that shit is right there.
Last one before we move on. This is a book you and I had to read going into our freshman year.
I fucking know what he's about to say. He loved this. I fucking hated this book.
I was going to ask you how you feel about it. But yeah, man, The Other Wes Moore. Why did you hate The Other Wes Moore, bro? I thought that shit was a good...
I think The Other Wes Moore was a good book. It was our freshman year of college, our first semester. And Cari, I'm not going to lie to you. All I was worried about was like partying, marijuana, and pussy.
Yeah. I feel that.
You know this story. I fucked off that entire class, Cari.
That one, I don't remember that specific class. What was it? That was
critical
like
thinking.
Oh, yeah, like one-on-one.
Cari, sure. Critical thinking, and anybody that has been in college before knows that critical thinking is the easiest A+ you could ever fucking get in college.
Yeah.
I didn't read the book the way I was supposed to, Cari, because it was critical thinking, and I thought because it was the easiest A, I could just slide out with doing fucking nothing. Then we get to the end, and I realize I'm gonna have a final exam totally over fucking The Other Wes Moore. It's all over The Other Wes Moore.
Yeah.
So I have to read the entire book in like a day or some shit. And it's not a long book. It's a pretty easy read. But like I'm cramming to read this motherfucker. I end up getting like a 70 in that class.
Damn.
I got a 70 in colleges. And this is not just our school. In universities, easiest course to ever get. Yeah. And not a 71, a 72. I got a 70.
Damn.
In that class. I always thought like, yo, it's critical thinking. Just retake it. But, we passed it and I just moved the fuck on.
Move on.
That's why I hate The Other Westmore. Like, I didn't want to read it. And by the time it was time to read it, I had a test over the shit the next day.
I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
So fuck Westmore. Fuck the successful one. Fuck the one that went to jail. Like, how did that even end up turning out? Like, isn't one of them dead now?
I don't remember that, but he became he's like the governor of Maryland or something like that.
He wasn't when he read the book, was he?
No, hell no, not at the time. But like since then, he's become I believe the mayor, governor or something of Maryland. So he became pretty successful.
I'm double checking. Okay, yeah. I guess both of the other Westmores are still alive. I was hating on one of them making them dead. My fault. It's dirty in that nigga's name.
Facts. He did go to jail though, right?
Yeah.
The other Westmore?
The other Westmore is alive and serving a life sentence at Jessup Correctional Institution in Maryland for his role in the 2000 robbery and murder of Sergeant Bruce Prothero.
Yeah, that's a good fucking book, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's it though. Enough, boring y'all with books and reading. That's y'all problem. Y'all need to read some more.
See, I actually just thought of a couple more.
Oh, go ahead.
In high school in AP, they gave us a list of books. See, I don't know how it was for you in GT, but going home for the summer, they gave us a list. There may have been 20 books on the list. You have to read one of them. So I remember 2 years straight, I was super pro-black in school. I was one of those. I walked around with the hoodie that said fucking racially profiled. I had the Black Nutrition Facts shirt and all that shit. I was super. It makes all the sense in the world. My very first vinyl was America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube. That's what we had going on. One year, and this is another book that I think I gave you this book, Autobiography of Malcolm X.
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah,
still got your copy from college.
That's and that I've had that since high school.
Yeah.
That's on that list. Incredible fucking book. In fucking incredible book. I was gonna say somebody should make a movie out of it, but
come on. Come on, nigga.
My fault, Denzel.
Yeah, you can have that bitch back too. I know I've had it forever, so I'll give it to you.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I'll actually read it one of these days too.
Yeah.
I've been
telling myself I was gonna read it and never read it. So
damn, you for real never read it?
I still haven't read it.
Oh,
that's why I've had it. Yeah.
Nigga want to watch Wu-Tang. Nigga want to read fucking Malcolm X.
Yeah, the one I never got around to.
Incredible fucking book. Incredible. Other one, Black Like Me. I don't know if you ever read Black Like Me. Black Like Me was a book about a guy, I can't remember his name, but it was during segregation times that he was a white man that wanted to know what it was like as a black person. So he had his pigment injected with black skin. And I think it was for 7 weeks or for 2 months, something like that. I can't remember. But he walked around the streets and operated as a black man, got a job, or tried to do all these things in these times as a black man, and documented his entire experience of it. Incredible fucking book. Incredible fucking book. I think they made a movie out of that as well. But Black Like Me is a fucking incredible book.
Sheesh.
Yeah, these are not dummies you're talking to, guys. Welcome to the Rise and Grind podcast.
Yep, my last one, you made me think. The autobiography of Frederick Douglass. Nigga, we had to read that coming up. Did a whole project, book report over that.
We did have to read that one over a summer.
That's one of my favorites too, bro. I always think back. I can see images from that book of his story, when he became free and how he was navigating the world. Sometimes it can just be random, whether I'm at work, conference, whatever it may be. But even just when I'm by myself, I real life have moments where I think back to that book a lot.
I don't think back to it a lot, but I took a lot out of the book. I got a lot from the book, but I won't say I loved it. The only reason why I didn't love it, and it's not a reason to not love it. It was really old. Frederick Douglass, his English is fucking horrible, guys. Trying to read this shit as a 7th grader.
That nigga was just getting it how he could.
Yeah, it was 8th, 9th grade. I'm trying to read this shit at 14. I'm like, Mama, come here. What Frederick's saying, though? Yeah. I can remember getting, that's one of the first books I got the audio book for because I'm like, hey, look. I'm trying to be respectful.
That's crazy.
I'm done. All right.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, like in
Granddad.
I can remember also when LeBron was toting that book around. I know how much slave talk
Was it
book.
that one or was it Malcolm X? I think it was Malcolm X.
It was both at a certain point.
Okay.
But I want to say it was Frederick Douglass, the one that I can remember, Corey.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, bro, LeBron, you're not reading this shit, bro. I didn't want to read. We were forced to read it.
I mean,
now I liked it, like you said. Like there were things. There was so many things that, like, I'm trying to find the way to explain it. Like that, if you don't know hard times, you're gonna feel them through that type shit as an African American man. But that's why I like it. But no, with the broken English, LeBron, you did not read that shit, bro. You didn't even finish. You didn't go to college. you took the easy way out. No.
Yeah, became a millionaire at 18.
Yeah, he's probably a racist. No. Shout out LeBron, man. Fuck Trump.
That shit was crazy.
He said, I don't know, he's probably a racist.
That's crazy.
Shit was so left field too.
Man.
Love it. Love Trump, man. You gotta love that shit right there. You say he was going for a fourth term?
A fourth. I absolutely heard him say fourth.
Because what he said was he won the second.
Won, yeah. This is currently his third.
Yeah. And
then they asked him, okay, if you can do this, can Obama come back and do this? And you want to know what his answer was?
No.
No. Bro, he's fucking funny.
Look,
bro.
I was gonna say, in my same breath of saying I hate that nigga, like I'm like, love that nigga, fam. Oh my fucking gosh.
My goodness, bro.
He said Obama couldn't do it.
He said Obama can't.
Okay.
Bro, he's an asshole, man.
Look, I don't even get it and I fuck with bro.
He's an asshole, bro. Like I said before, you gotta just laugh through it, bro. It's happening. He's not moving out that seat currently.
Yeah.
Instead of getting angry, letting this shit ruin your life. And don't get me wrong, I know times are hard. I'm not trying to, not speak to that. I'm just saying, like, you got to find light in situations. I choose to find light in all hard times if possible.
Absolutely.
I'm finding light in this shit because at times, bro, it's hilarious.
Yeah, and also, see, we're very fortunate, Corey. I'm going to find light in it until you start to directly affect my life, and then I start to feel the hell on my head.
That's why I didn't want to, take away from people who really out there whose lives he's really like fucking up. You know what I mean?
Because he is,
bro. He's fucking up lives.
He is fucking up some lives out there.
God, it's crazy for real.
Did you see the Supreme Court? And I'm sorry, guys, we'll get into the pod in just a second. The Supreme Court had to stop this nigga like last month from ending birthright citizenship.
No, I didn't see that. Bro.
He proposed like the end to, because he wants to eradicate. Like, hey, I'm sorry, and I love y'all. I just want y'all to know, if you're Mexican, he fucking hates you. Cuban, even worse. Like Cuban, he wants you to die. Like Venezuelan, cut your throat. But yeah, like he put up a bill and sent it through to Congress to like eradicate birthright citizenship, like allowing you to stay here. He was doing it basically. His aim was like not necessarily like for us, but he doesn't like immigrants who have illegal immigrant parents. So he's saying like if you were an illegal immigrant and you know how the rule is, if you were born here, you're a citizen, he want all them going too. Like if you were an illegal immigrant, you and your offspring need to go, is what he's saying. Even if we consider your offspring citizens.
Yeah, I think I do kind of remember something along with that because they were tying it into voting and they're trying to like stop those people from voting.
Supreme Court shut that nigga down.
Leading up to the next election. All this shit is in preparation for the next election because he really is going to try to like rerun, if you don't know this by now. But yeah, that's why he's doing a lot of the shit that he's currently doing.
I did some research as well. Bro, they said the odds of him being able to run again are like 2%. Says like you'd have to eradicate entire American amendments.
Yeah, which is why like the 2% is really Trump just forcing his way, because like by law, by constitution, all these things, the laws that we already have written, it can't happen, right? It won't happen. But Trump is gonna like muscle a way. He's gonna find a way to attempt it. Can't say he's gonna do it. I can't see the future. But all this shit that he's saying, you better believe him. He's going to attempt this shit for sure.
He's definitely going to attempt. The only thing that I believe in this instance saves us were our last like primary elections, where House and Senate are operated by specific houses. Now, I still don't think it necessarily would have went through, but had he had an all Republican House and Senate going into the election, I think it would have been easier to pass. But in that same breath, and this was some of the research I was doing as well, like that is saying everyone within the House and Representatives
is going to side with him.
Not only side with them, but would turn their back on the ground of America. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're asking for a lot.
You're asking to the 22nd, I believe, or 24th, 22nd Amendment to be terminated.
Yep, exactly,
like,
bro.
And that's generally considered un-American.
Exactly.
And you're asking the whole House and Senate, type shit, or the majority, of course, to vote that way. That means you're asking a lot of old men that are traditional, even if you're a Trump Republican. You're asking the Trump Republicans and the old establishment Republicans to basically vote completely un-American.
And to go against their practices and rules that they've stood by their entire lives.
Their entire lives.
Exactly.
Like, that they went through college knowing that they were going to fight for this for the rest of their lives type shit.
And you asking them to change it for 4 years.
For you.
For you.
For you.
I know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that 2% is Trump.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either, bro.
The thing is though, like somebody is going to have to pry that motherfucker out of the office.
Facts, man. That's the scary part.
The first thing I want redone are those fucking presidential like nameplates.
Oh yeah, that he changed up and everything. He in there doing dumb shit, bro.
Bro, I think everybody has something fucked up on their name, and Trump is the only one that has like. He saved, I think it says he saved America after Sleepy Joe ruined.
Yeah, we gotta be better, bro.
Like under his name, it's like, it's like lowercase letters until saved America. That shit's all caps.
Yep.
And it was like after ruined by Sleepy Joe.
Yes, bro.
Oh man,
we gotta be better.
That is the leader of the free world, Cari.
Shit ridiculous.
Oh man, we do got to do better. But I think it's time to lock in hip hop, Cari.
All right, let's do it, bro.
Let's get to the pod. Do we have music?
No new releases. I did run back. Well, not run back. I did play Steve Lacy's album.
Okay, how do you feel?
Man, I thought it was incredible, bro. Those first like 3-4 songs, that SZA feature, the feeling is one. I'm blanking on the intro right now, the name of it, but man, it was truly a special listen, easy listen. I think about 40, 45 minutes, 10 to 12 songs. Yeah. It was great. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Oh Yeah is the self-titled album.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the single is Oh Yeah.
That's the intro?
Yeah, and that's actually the name of the album as well.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Erykah Badu.
Oh yeah,
she's on there as well.
Man, that was great.
That track Doom number 6, love that. Yeah, glad you replayed that because it was worth listening. And for a follow up to his last album, Gemini Rights, really good.
Yep,
really fucking good.
Definitely. Didn't get back to any other projects. I don't know if there was another one I said I was gonna play. I can't remember, but Steve Lacy's was definitely on the top of the list. Sid dropped the album as well. I didn't get to play that one, but I'm hearing good things about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out last week with Steve Lacy as well. And, you know, they announced as the internet, they're doing a new album for next year.
They are. I saw that. Yeah. Sid is actually, I know Steve Lacy ended up becoming like the biggest breakout star. Like he's out of there. Sid was always my favorite. And Sid to me was always the best singer out of the group. I mean, she was more than often the lead singer when the internet came. Yeah. But Yeah, it looks like the album's name is Beard. That's 12 tracks, 41 minutes. Another slow one. This is a Warner Brothers release. Yeah, I need to listen to this.
Yep, just downloaded it, so I'm gonna play that this upcoming week.
Same. Okay.
Anybody else that you went back to? Any new music, old music you listened to this past week?
No, I told you I've been playing the shit out of Giveon. That hasn't stopped. Yeah, just been a lot of Giveon. Other than that, no. Let's talk some other music, Cari. Stevie Wonder. He announced over the last week or so that he plans to drop his first album in, I believe, 30 years.
Crazy.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
And I believe he gave it a name as well. I don't have it right here.
Yeah. A metaphorically, great name, Through the Eyes of Wonder.
Okay.
I think that's fire.
I do think that's fire.
I think it's fire. I think it's funny.
There's nothing through his eyes, though.
Exactly. That's why I think it's hilarious. But no, I think, again, just from a metaphorical stance or whatever you want to call it, I think that's fire. That's a fire title. It being the first project in over 30 years. He also mentioned that there's going to be at least 4 songs that were from the Songs of the Keys of Life sessions that he's going to add to this album.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's Stevie Wonder, somebody who over the last few years I've really started to appreciate and grow more with and understand, like, his brilliance, his incredible song level, his incredible ability to create songs.
He's a fucking genius.
Songwriter, everything, bro. So, like, yeah, this was big news, like, I saw it over the past week and I was like, that's a big fucking deal that Stevie Wonder is still alive, getting his flowers, but also is going to give us new music in the year 2027. I think that's great.
I don't think we need this.
Nah, you tripping, bro.
Am I tripping?
You tripping, bro. It's Stevie Wonder, bro.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Like, I heard it. I heard what he was talking about. Cari, Stevie Wonder has a 150,000% illustrious career behind him. And I don't think one album does anything to his legacy or anything like that. But I don't think we need it. I don't think in 2026 or 7 we need one of our greatest to be fucking judged all over the internet for the fucking music that he puts out, whether it's good, great, like up to par. I also don't want to hear how the year 2027 may or may not have influenced Stevie Wonder's music. Stevie Wonder has been a musical genius from a fucking teenager, as long as he's been in front of a microphone or a camera. Harmonica, piano, like any instrument you can really think of.
Right.
I don't want to hear too many artificial sounds. Like, I don't want to hear beats. I don't want to hear all that. I want it. If you're gonna be Stevie, be Stevie. I don't want to like. That's the thing that scares me. I don't want you to bring the new world into this. Stevie is known for making all of his shit piano or making all of his beats his own thing. I don't want to hear no synthesizers, no 808s, none of that shit.
But it's Stevie Wonder, and I don't think you should expect to hear any of that, of what you're saying, like that newer shit. I think he's gonna do what Stevie has always done. He's already told us 4 songs are going to be from the 1980 album, 1. So at least that's going to be, the sound that we're accustomed to. But I agree with you. It's not a needed album. Most of the shit that we get from people today's time is never needed, So I'm not going to say we need a Stevie Wonder album in 2027, but I am just going to appreciate the fact that he's locking back in, giving us an announcement. And I'm sure this collection of work that he's going to introduce has been over the course of many years. So I'm not expecting this to just be something where a lot of older artists or legacy acts come back and they try to fit in with the sound today, like you said. I'm not expecting Stevie Wonder to do that at all. So that's why I can just go into this with open ears and just be like, this just gonna be Stevie Wonder releasing new music.
This nigga finna have a music video.
Bro, what? That would be nasty. Like, yeah, like I'm not expecting none of that.
I just don't want this to be like, and even though we enjoyed it back then, I think we enjoyed it because we were kids and the older generation may not have enjoyed it as much as we did. I don't want this to be like Excuse Me Miss by Luther Vandross. Like, You gave us "Let Me Hold You" and all these other like don't come. Excuse me, miss. That's C. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear that new shit.
I'll take you out tonight.
It was cool because we was 4 and shit. Had we been around for Big Luther with the curl and shit? Nah. That's what you remember that album of Michael's after he died and you starting to hit like 50 got a song on that bitch, I think.
No way.
Like some of the beats, like I think there's a song called like New York or New Orleans or some shit like that on it. Like, bro, I don't nigga, Mike didn't make that shit. Mike didn't make that shit, nigga.
Oh my goodness. The Michael album? Is that the one?
The one where he's dressed up like a fucking majestical prince on it with the blue background?
This one?
Yeah. What's the name one with the city? Chicago? He didn't make that shit.
No, it's not on this one. He do got a song with Akon though. I get what you're saying, bro.
Like, there's a lot of shit. Like, don't do that.
Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, again, I don't think you're wrong.
You want to hear Stevie Wonder featuring,
that's what I was just about to say.
Her?
That's what I was just about to say. Like, it's shit that I really don't expect from this. I'm not expecting him to go do songs with newer artists or try to make, R&B hits for today's time. I don't think that. If that's what happens, we'll see. We got a whole year for this, right? Obviously, we're going to probably get more news and updates as the year goes on. But initially, man, again, I was just thinking this is just going to be a Stevie Wonder album full of all of the things that made him who he is, made him the great artist that he is and always has been. So that's what I'm expecting when we get this.
You're going to be so pissed when you get that Stevie Wonder LMA.
I'm not, I mean.
You get that Stevie Lucky Day.
That's nasty. I'm not going to be too pissed though, because it's not, I love Steve, like I said, I appreciate him, but he not somebody like I'm going to be mad about. Like he ain't not one of my favorites like that where I'm going to really be pissed if this isn't what I expect it to be. You know what I mean?
Track 16, LMA, Stevie, boot him up.
What'd you say? Boot him up?
Boot him up. Yeah, nah.
Not at all.
Shout out Stevie Wonder.
Stevie, bro.
Yes, for at this age, going at it again. Yes. I do fuck with that.
Yeah. Through the Eyes on Wonder.
Yeah, man. I don't know if Cari is ready for the Stevie Wonder Summer Walker remix. Yeah, okay. that Stevie Wonder Sexy Red.
Now you just talking.
She gonna be bouncing ass. He don't even know it.
Okay.
My fault. All right, moving on. Where we at with it? Give me a second. I don't have my shit up. Do you know where we at?
Next up on the list, the VERZUZ recap.
I didn't watch this one, but I did see it on social media. The guys were talking about it, and from what I saw, you were right. YG, it looks like YG wiped down the game. I don't know where they keep doing these voting polls on the VERZUZ. They said that nigga lost like 19-3 or some shit like that.
Yeah, again, we tried to figure that out the last time. I can't say I know what that is, the voting system. I don't know. This is one I didn't necessarily watch fully. Also, just kind of called, the clips and all of the recaps afterwards, and was keeping up with the guys in the text also, like you mentioned. And yeah, I mean, I won't necessarily take like the victory like I took with the Pretty Ricky and
because we didn't care this much.
But also this one, from the clips that I saw, I mean, I said this from the start, like this wasn't really a competition. And I know most of the time, like it's always friendly. I get that. But even like leading up, this battle didn't make sense to me. And I think when both of these guys got up on the stage, they immediately showed you why this probably shouldn't have been like a battle. Because it was just a concert between two friends, two gang members.
It was a big West Coast blood party.
It was just like the gang was up there having fun. He never even really, I think YG approached this as like a competition. Like, no, I'm coming out here and I really want to win. The game, I don't think even approached it that way.
The game, low key, to be honest, was out there to get drunk and in my eyes, big up YG. Like that's a lot of what it seemed like.
Exactly.
Like I love the little homie. Like
I'm just happy to be here, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real, this is a moment not only for you and I celebrate our careers. This is a moment for our towns, the cities that we grew up in, and it's a moment for that color red.
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say this is a moment for the Bloods, nigga. Paru,
like, bro, that's all it was.
Cedar, nigga.
Facts, bro. So like, yeah, again, this wasn't like your true versus to me. So seeing the lopsided battle or victory for YG again, like shout out to YG, shout out the game, but I'm not gonna take credit for saying like, yeah, YG won this one. It wasn't even like that to me.
When you look at it like that, maybe Game didn't even go in it with the effort of battling. And if you can see, the niggas dropped a song together like the same night.
Right
like
before,
you can see what the motive here was. Let's get together. Let's get the hood together.
Yeah.
And let's make a little money out of this shit. Like because nobody's ever pitted those two artists against each other. They're from two totally different decades. And two totally different levels of lyricism. Nobody's ever had the comment or the conversation of YG versus Game. When you talk YG, you talk hitmaker. When you talk Game, I think you talk one of the more elite artists or elite lyricists that rap scene. So you compare them in totally different ways. But you know, good for them both. I saw the Game down an entire bottle of Don Julio on stage, and he acted a Fulio on stage.
Right after, just like it was meant to do. If you drink that much alcohol in a short amount of time, this is exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I don't drink, so like, or I do, but not like that. I wouldn't have been able to act like him.
I'd have been on my ass, bro. That shit looked like it hurt. It looked like it was painful. They panned the camera close up to him as he was down, and you seeing
panting.
You seeing the shit like I'm like,
that's
bro,
not even sweating, Car. He was panting.
Like, he need water. He up there dry humping the women.
Yeah,
I'm like, gang, what's going on? He up there every time, like you said, this is perfect. Like what you said about him backing up YG. It's YG's turn. YG performing. The Game over there dancing. He coming in the camera behind YG, like he bigging up his little home. I'm like, bro, y'all up there just having fun. I'm not mad at it. Like, it looked cool, but the Game up there drunk as hell, bro.
Extremely
having the time
drunk.
of his life.
Off of rip. He came out and down the bottle. Yeah, I can just hear him like, intoxicated, like, I love you, nigga. like no, fuck all this shit. We both got money, nigga. I can hear him like, we got money, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, good to see those two guys have a good time. Versus is always a good time. And Corey, it was a win for hip hop.
Oh God,
that's
always.
Yeah. It was a win tonight for hip hop.
Always, man. That's all we care about.
Or R&B. They're like, man, fuck all this. Tonight was a win for R&B, man. R&B won tonight.
Yeah.
Like, all right, nigga. No, you two niggas won. Nobody streaming my shit tonight.
Right, nigga.
Y'all two niggas won.
And there's a winner and a loser tonight, nigga.
Yeah, they told us on Kalshi, nigga.
You know.
I think that's what that shit is actually on.
Yeah.
Vote. All right, clearly, I was gonna say I'm gonna start putting my money in, but clearly I don't need to.
Yeah, you need to sit out a couple.
I'm 0-2. Yeah, I'm fucking O-end. Like, that's fucking crazy. I'm over.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh God, though.
If you ain't won shit, like, until you win, like, you don't even need to tell niggas how many you lost. I'm like, over. What's y'all score? Over.
Over.
We over, nigga. And the season is almost over.
Man.
But let's move on. We got a few things to talk. Crazy. This might not be a long pod, but we filled it up with books, bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Read something, man.
The hood niggas mad. Oh my God, we got the streets so fucking mad at this podcast. Like, fuck, these niggas talking about books and golf. Fuck, nigga. 3M, nigga. I thought COVID was over. Fuck, nigga.
He said 3M, nigga.
3M, nigga.
Fuck, I need to know about some Scotch tape.
Yeah, nigga, 3M. I got 3M on my fours, nigga. My fault, bro.
My bad, man.
Y'all niggas did go crazy for them. You remember when niggas went crazy off them 3M Jordans?
Yeah, they had put them on the 5s because I ended up getting a pair like the green bean 5s when they came back. I remember them doing it for those.
But them black 3M threes.
Oh, the threes, I do remember that.
Niggas was spending
crazy over
bread on them.
Yeah.
That niggas was like the hood when they heard us, when we said 3M, they got hype.
Facts, man.
We thought they thought we was going sneaker culture. No, sir, we went Scotty Scheffler. Yeah. You thought we were going 3M. We went Scotty Chef on you.
That's crazy, though.
But let's talk music for a bit.
All right.
Cari, if you can remember in 2023, Chris Brown caught that assault charge out in London. There was this other producer or director, something like that, to my knowledge, that him and Chris Brown got into an altercation in a nightclub.
Yep.
And that was alleged at the time. And they said it was unprovoked, that Chris Brown kind of just went crazy on the guy, smashing bottles on him, all kinds of other shit. But he wasn't arrested until 2025 for it.
Yep.
He gets bailed out. He makes it back here. I remember it was a big thing because he got arrested overseas.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is another Rocky situation. He's gonna get out. No, it's Chris Brown. He bailed out immediately.
And got on that plane and got the fuck up out of there.
Absolutely. The news is back in, Cari, because of course he was charged with, I think, felony assault. Like there was some pretty heinous charges. He has pled guilty to some charges. Mm-hmm. But I was able to do a bit more research, and from what they said, in addition to a guilty plea, they were able to drop his more serious assault charges.
Right.
And he picked up not like a felony assault charge, but a charge that was basically like he assaulted someone in a way that made them fear for their lives.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll read. I have exactly the way that they worded it. It says, the two admitted that they used or threatened unlawful violence in a way that could cause others to fear for their safety in exchange for the guilty plea. Prosecutors dropped the more serious charge of attempted grievous bodily harm, as well as a charge of assault causing actual bodily harm. So just like you said, still guilty, but just for lesser charges. And you'll probably, be able to have lesser time served. We don't know because they're still going to trial in October of this year.
Yep.
So there's still more to come.
I think that's just sentencing, though.
Is that?
Yeah, I think October is just
right.
sentencing.
You're right. Yep. So, most of the time with stories like this, we do see these artists get the lesser charges. This one was just more heinous because it was overseas. I remember when we talked about it last year. There was a certain point, I think they were even trying to keep him over there, or they weren't giving him bail or something like that. So yeah, when he finally got that, that's why I made the joke to say like he got out of there as quickly as possible. Because at the time, because the charges were more hefty, again, they're throwing numbers out there, they're throwing years out there, they're throwing he's never going to come back to the States. So it got cloudy. But to see him get the lesser charge, that's good for Chris Brown. This is a guy that's had so many legal battles, bro. It's probably just annoying at this point, not only for him, but even for the fans. So we'll see what happens in October with the sentencing and just hope that, it's not nothing too extreme for him.
Yeah. From what I saw, the charges that they dropped him down to that he pled guilty to still carries a maximum of, I believe, 3 years in prison. And I would lean to say the celebrity gets him the lesser of the charges.
Of course.
But then again, we're talking about Chris Brown that, of course, has American charges, but has a reputation on him. So that could play more into things. I would hate to see Chris Brown do jail time, but also I look at this almost like a Wiz Khalifa situation where, bruh, you can sentence me whatever you want to sentence me. I'm never going back over there. Like, you're going to catch me if you can. Now, I do believe in U.S., like, there may be more extraditable things if they choose to do that. But, you'll never see me again, whether you guys convict me or not. I'll just never step foot in that city again.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the best way to approach it. This one just kind of sucks because it's London compared to Romania, where we're talking Wiz Khalifa. London is, a place that you want to often visit, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
You want to do shows.
It's great for your career.
He was there doing some type of performance when this altercation happened. And then currently as well, he's on tour with Usher. That tour is going to run through the end of the year. I believe November. The sentencing is in October. Again, you just don't want to see things get jeopardized there as well, you know. But
True.
At the same time, not defending him, bro. It's been, like I said earlier, man, it's been 15, 20 years of this nigga having legal troubles, legal battles. It gets to a certain point where it's like, bro, enough got to be enough. But he's a hard body nigga. You fuck with him in the club, he gonna get rowdy. He's been doing it forever. So yeah, again, just moving forward, you just hope that these guys, these artists, these celebrities learn from the past and just make better decisions when these moments happen.
Yeah, when and it doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be with this instance. But Cari, we put our cape on for Chris Brown every time.
Of course.
At what point do we not?
Right now. This one. So we put our cape on for him growing
from those
and
out.
not being the same person that he was when this shit happened. We're talking more specifically the Rihanna shit that happened, 15 years ago, right? So
Probably more than that at this point.
Things like that, it's like, okay, he's shown, he's grown, he's mature. Not to say that he hasn't still made mistakes. People are going to continue to make mistakes. What we're saying now at this point, it's like, bro, every time something happens, like you mentioned already, because of who you are, you get a lesser charge. One day that's going to run out.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. Like at this point, like you're almost 40, you're 30 plus, you're a father now.
He might be 40.
You need to start thinking like my clock is going to no longer tick anymore for the reputation that I have as Chris Brown, as getting a slap on the wrist or a pat on the back. Like one day that's going to run out. And you may find yourself in another country, getting into another altercation and having to sit for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it may be. We've seen it, you know? So I'm at the point now where it's like, all right, enough is enough. I'm still going to defend you when people try to hold, you know, the past against you.
19-year-old you against
exactly.
you. Yeah.
Like we're not doing, like, nigga, he's 35 plus now. You know what I mean? You can't still be holding that shit against anybody. But moving forward, we got to be better. We got to set better examples, not only for yourself, your family, for
Kids.
just your fans, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for just the world, for the people that believe in you, that follow you. Let's just make better decisions moving forward.
What if his response to that is like, nigga, I ain't no role model?
And that's perfectly fine because most of the artists today have said that. And when they say it, people get offended by it. And I never take offense to it because I'm like, just because they are a celebrity, because they are famous, doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be a role model. We just at times expect people to be role models.
No, you're right. I was really just being funny.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
No, you're
but
absolutely.
it was a good question. It was a good question.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because no, I mean, if we got in this game to pod, I did not get in this game to teach 5-year-olds how to live their life.
Exactly.
Like, or to show 5-year-olds what the model of a great, like, I didn't get in it for that. Like, and while I wouldn't mind being a role model, like, if it ever came, like, yeah, like, don't look at me sideways, like, when I do shit that's not role model, like, yeah, because I didn't get in this shit to be a philanthropist, nigga.
Exactly. And so, again, when we look at athletes, when we look at celebrities, when we look at musicians, at times I think we forget that because we're just a kid. You know, most of the time when we're growing up and we're seeing these people elevating lives, then we become adults in XYZ. And when you see them now, you still think of them when you were a kid.
Correct.
And it's like, bro, like time goes on, your life has elevated, their lives has elevated. So when people get on a microphone and if they're speaking because something has happened or if they're just speaking in general and they say, I'm not a role model, I never get mad at that shit. I'm like, I understand what you're saying, you know, truly, because again, we think just because you get to a certain level or status in life that automatically makes you a role model.
Makes you an influence.
And it's not the case.
Yeah.
All the time. It's not.
Do you feel some people do have that, like, that duty is assumed for them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain level of influence, you have no choice.
Yes. I can agree with that. But even if they still choose to neglect that or ignore it, you can't be mad at it. But yeah, I do believe whether you've won X amount of championships or achieved X amount of dollars, I think automatically it gets placed on you. And you do at times have a responsibility to take heed to that.
I think, and this is switching, but just an example. I think that's why the world at times has such a big problem with Kanye, because, and this is just an example. I'm not trying to talk about Kanye. You've gotten so big that you have so much influence, not just on kids, but on adults.
Right.
That it's extremely important how you use that. One word you use, like on some Elon Musk shit, changes the trends of not maybe not the whole world, but at least this entire country.
Yep.
A sentence of yours could totally shift the paradigm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So some of those, like, Jay-Z can't tell me I'm not a fucking role model. Kanye, you can't say that.
Those guys, LeBron, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
At this
Beyonce.
point, Beyonce.
You can't look Brady. You can't look up and be Curry.
Facts,
you can't look up and tell me, like, I'm not a fucking role model.
Right. Because you have hundreds of millions of people
Yep.
follow you.
Millions of children
that follow you.
Yeah.
So yeah. Definitely. Like I said, sometimes when you reach a certain level,
it's just assumed.
It's a cape that you have to wear.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Chris Brown got there?
No. He not at that level where it's a cape that he has to wear.
I think he got into it. Like, I think he bumped his head before he became that. He was still a child.
Right, bro.
Yeah, not really an influence towards, he wasn't a mogul when he got into that issue. He was just rich.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's move forward.
All right.
All right. Speaking of all these stars, Cari, there is a new list of Hollywood Walk of Fame coming out for 2027. I guess they come in classes every single year.
I guess so, yeah.
But before we get into this, I want to start by saying that we got to start doing something else.
As for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me.
When's the last time you been to California?
San Diego about 26, about 4 years ago.
When's the last time you been to LA? Hollywood?
I was a child, bro. Yeah, I was probably like over 20 years ago.
This city and the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Cari, is a literal fucking piece of shit.
In today's time?
I don't even mean it like it's just like run down. Cari, I was there last year with my girl, her daughter, and a cousin. Like, and the kid cousin, like for her daughter.
Right.
We had plans to walk the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We got there a bit early because we know how it gets a little packed. Cari, I show up and there are somewhere between 50 homeless people sleeping on the motherfucking street. Like,
yeah,
you're right by Skid Row.
Yeah.
This is the walk. Like, so the shit they show on television on ET with everybody on their knees doing the fucking like Hollywood star and shit. I don't know how well they fucking, like, they clean the shit out of the city before that fucking thing happens, because that entire fucking Hollywood Boulevard is one of the trashiest fucking places I've ever been in my entire life. I swear to God, Cari, like, this could sound like an exaggeration, hyperbole, whatever you want to fucking call it. That is one of the shittiest places I've ever seen. And Gavin Newsom should be a goddamn shame to himself. Gavin, Arnold Schwarzenegger, whichever one of these motherfuckers like that's doing it now, and whoever the nigga was that when this shit started, should be ashamed for not letting this go on. Like, I don't care if you got to bust these niggas somewhere. Like, just letting this go on and on is crazy. And this Star Walk to me is not even a fucking Star Walk, because in a week there's gonna be a crackhead laying on that bitch.
Yeah, that's a solid point. I think today it's not as notable or recognized as much as it was in the past. If you think of the 80s, 90s, when celebrities were getting this acknowledgement, it was a huge fucking deal.
Or when Hollywood was Hollywood.
When Hollywood was Hollywood, definitely. But yeah, I mean, you fast forward to the 2010s and now in the 2020s, and it's still good for people to get acknowledged, because even recently, I know we saw Bone Thugs, I know we saw Nipsey get one. So it's cool to still get that. But what you said, I can't disagree with. I haven't seen it, but I've seen pictures to know, and I've read stories to know, like, yeah, it's not the best presentation once the, you know, acknowledgement ribbon is cut. Soon as they leave, it's back to what the true reality of what Los Angeles, California is in today's world.
I have a good one for you, because there are times that we'll make it out to the South Side and we'll hand out food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it's like out there.
Yeah.
And you know when you make it around to the actual center, how many there are.
Yes.
Cari, you have to, like, I'm not kidding at all. Multiply that by about 5 to 10.
I believe it, bro. It's LA.
I mean, the same stretch of a street. It ain't a longer street.
Yeah.
It's the same type of shit that we walk on giving out meals.
Yep.
It is hurdled with fucking homeless.
Yeah. Nah, that's truly why I tell people to visit San Diego. You know, again, that's the most recent place that I've been. I've been to San Francisco as well, more recent, but San Diego was so clean, so vibrant, so lively. You know what I mean? I was just like, bro, if you really want to get the experience of California, I think you should try San Diego.
If you want to get for me, if you want to get the experience of LA, Glendale. Stay in Glendale. They have amazing shopping centers and outlets in Glendale. You can get to Glendale and then easily 15 minutes, get the Rodeo, get the Melrose. Don't go to Hollywood Boulevard. Don't go. Like if you are planning on having an incredible LA trip, and I know Hollywood Walk of Fame is for sure one of those things.
For sure.
Like it's just one of those things that you know going to Hollywood you want to see before you go. No. You don't need to see it anymore. Like I don't care who your favorite star is. If you got a brand new star, you don't need to see it because someone's gonna piss on it soon.
That's crazy.
But now that I've led with hate,
facts. Now we can get to the list and maybe give a little bit of love. There's a bunch of names. There are a few that we can just focus on. If we want to go through the whole list, we can. But
I like a lot of the list.
Okay, I'll just do the notable ones and then we could finish. I'll let you do the entire list. But starting out, Keke Palmer. I did see her, you know, have like a video she posted sending her congrats. They called her. It was really a good moment for her. Idris Elba is another notable one, rightfully deserved, has had a hell of a career. And then Lil Wayne, I think is the most popular one, you know, that people have been talking about. He took to Twitter, gave his acknowledgement and, you know, was thankful for it, grateful for it. So that was fire. But yes, there is still a lot more names on this list that we can talk about. So let's do that as well.
Yeah, I love her to death, but I questioned the Keke Palmer Hollywood star.
No way, bro.
Her works are like just Hollywood stars. Akilah and the Bee was good enough for you?
Wayne is a what are you tying it to? You putting her in a box. Wayne is just a musician.
Wayne is a Grammy Award winning musician.
Bro, you can't take away the work that Keke Palmer has done everywhere, from music to film to fashion. She's made music. I'm just
True
saying.
Jackson VP?
I'm just saying she's made music. But she's had a hell of a career. You can hate on Keke. I'm not hating on Keke. I think she deserves that. Absolutely.
Am I hating on her?
You may be. You tried to say Akilah and the Bee. What the fuck she got a star for?
See, I didn't say what the fuck she got a star for. I didn't say that, Cari.
Like, bro, she's everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, I just, when I saw Keke, I didn't think like, damn, fuck she up. Like, nah.
Give me your 3 favorite
I don't
Keke
have
Palmer
3
movies.
favorite Keke Palmer movies, nigga.
You know what?
I don't have 3 favorite songs, 3 favorite shows, none of that.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Okay.
Give me 3 Keke Palmer movies.
Can't name them. Can't name them off the top of my head. I can look them up though.
No, Cari, that don't count.
Bro, you always try to do this to make a point. And you can't use this every time you want to make a point. I don't just remember Keke Palmer movies off the top of my head, or songs, or if we bring up Lil Baby, what was 3 songs from his? I can't
songs.
do that.
I'm gonna give you a break because nobody remembers the Keke Palmer
I'm just
songs.
saying, every time we have a conversation like this, to win your point, you will say, okay, name me 3 things that they have accomplished. And if I can't come up with that off the top of my head, you think you won the argument. I'm saying that isn't always credible to do that. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I'm saying that not to say that I win an argument, to say that I don't think she has a strong enough filmography to just throw her a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
And what I'm saying, I don't think they're just basing this off of what she's done from movies. She's done way more than movies. She's made music. She's done shit in film and fashion. Like, I think it's her entire career, which is why I brought up Wayne to say, yes, I know he's accomplished a lot from just music alone. But when people get these Hollywood stars, it's not just because of one avenue. They take their entire careers of what they've done. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Maybe I'm ill-informed. I have absolutely no knowledge of what she's done in music or in fashion. I'm sorry.
For sure.
And I would not consider her filming career A-list.
Okay.
Pedro Pascal, that's one of the lead actors from Narcos. Also kind of weird to me. Some of these are weird to me. So like I don't want y'all to think there's gonna be quite a few of them that I go through that I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of weird because they have one thing that's really notable to them. Karol G.
Hey.
You think Karol G's already ready for the Hollywood star, Corey?
Yeah, no comment.
You see? Okay.
No comment.
Now Dakota Fanning deserves a fucking Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Like that. Now that one, you got it. Idris Elba more than Elle Fanning. I'm not aware of her sibling.
Me neither.
They did that for Dakota.
All 3 of them. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Idris Elba. I think that goes without being said. Breakout movie star. Okay, yeah, breakout movie star. Lisa Kudrow, huge star from Friends. And she went on to be an incredibly large like TV and film star as well.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
So
okay.
Kate Hudson goes without being said.
Yeah.
I think Kate Hudson goes without being said. That's Delroy Lindo. Yes. Easily. Adam Scott. I'll give him Adam Scott. Adam Scott is
who's Adam Scott?
Derek from Step Brothers.
Oh.
He's got a great career.
Okay.
I'll give him that. You have a great American career. Now Sam Rockwell, I don't know. That's what I meant by saying like a lot of this list, the names don't seem that familiar, but we know all of these guys pretty much.
Oh yeah, I know this guy too.
Can I
Green Mile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it when you said the Green Mile. But yeah, like some of these people, Lil Wayne, incredibly deserving. I think Delroy Lindo, Lisa Kudrow, Kate Hudson, Idris Elba, Dakota Fanning, Kiki and Pedro, like Carol for sure.
I think it's more just an influence thing for Kiki again. I'm not gonna argue. I wasn't trying to even defend her like that. I'm not gonna argue just like the accolades. She does have
You're
a
not
shit
getting
ton
any
of
pussy.
them. I don't.
No.
I didn't do it for that.
No, I'm just fine.
Hella accolades, nominations all across the board. But I think it's more from an influence standpoint when you look at names like possibly Karol G, Keke Palmer. I was just looking up some info. Time Magazine had Keke Palmer as one of the most influential people in like 2019. So I think when they look at it and they look at people's body of works, for some people, yes, it's obvious. They can look at what you've accomplished in one environment in your career. Wayne, Delroy Lindo, all these other, famous people that we mentioned, Idris Elba, it's like no question. Then you have some other names in there where it's like, okay, let's look at their entire body of work and see if it's rightfully deserved to get a Hollywood star. So I guess that's the point.
I feel like I also I'm doing history in my head, and maybe it's for another day. I feel like the back of Keke Palmer's resurgence was off of shitting on her baby daddy.
Maybe.
You remember that era?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too long ago.
She went big on big after that.
Yeah, that's when the music came.
They gave her a Hollywood Walk of fucking Fame.
No lie though, that's when like a lot of the fashion came to. Remember, because she had that shirt.
No, I don't remember.
Bro, no, we talked about it. I would have to look it up. She had like a whole like clothing line inspired by like fuck that nigga. Literally, it was like some shit like that. Damn, I would have to find it, bro. I remember us talking about it.
Yeah, you're helping me. You're helping me say no more. Like, no, I don't want this more.
Nah, but I don't think it was just truly based off that. She's hosted, big time shows, bro. She's done a lot.
She's a great host. I think I saw her do the BET Awards one like a couple years ago. She did great. Yeah.
But she's done like Good Morning America type shows, like live with Regis and whatever Strahan does. I think she was like on there at one point. I think it's Good Morning America. So she's done shit again.
No.
She like helped. She like was a fill-in.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't like, she wasn't like a permanent host. But I'm saying she's done shit like that. She's been spokeswoman for, popular brands. So again, they looking at her whole body of work when you look at Keke Palmer, bro.
I want to stop because it feels like I'm shitting on her.
That's fine. I mean, I think you are. But
I'm not trying to.
I'm just trying to give you some game.
The only reason why I really felt like it is because the next part I was gonna say is I'm trying to look up the clothing line. I can't find it.
It wasn't nothing too popular, bro. I'm just saying, like, she used it as a moment to get a little bag.
Okay.
This nigga, you cannot please this nigga, boy.
Nah, bro, I'm pleased. Like,
please, okay.
The thing is, like, I wasn't trying to make this a Keke Palmer thing because this was really supposed to be more centered around Lil Wayne than anyone.
Okay.
This is a big deal for Wayne. Like, I saw him post about it.
Yeah.
Like, and Lil Wayne need this win. Lil Wayne was on the phone.
It's good to see him get one.
Yeah, he was on the phone with the committee, and they were like, "Man, we thinking about it." He was like, "No, I need this." You can't take this from me.
I've been having a shitty last 2 years, bro. I need this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne needed this one big time. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you.
He said he needed this shit big time.
He needed it, bro. Finally get some good things said about him.
What I think about all the time when I think about like Lil Wayne these last few years, and I'm sorry, I'm shitting on everybody in this pod. This is crazy. He begged to be on that Super Bowl stage. Like,
bro, we got on these mics and we called.
We got on these mics.
We got on these mics and called our GOAT a bitch. It got that bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember because it shocked me when you said it. I looked over like, oh my God, he meant that shit. He was like, man, Wayne ain't like a bitch. I was like, and then I had to say it. I was like, no, you right. Yeah, it got gruesome, bro. It got grim.
Well, the thing, parts of him accepting this still made me feel like he acting like a bitch.
So yeah, you can't be pleased.
No, it's because like he's trying to be really loud about this because of the shit that hasn't been fortunate, you know?
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, I get it. Like you are supposed to scream your wins.
True. You don't like how loud he's screaming though?
No, I don't. Oh, I can't believe this, bro. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. Like, did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
What does it say? Can you tell me the tweet?
I'm getting my own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What the fuck, boy?
Yeah, like let us find out. Yeah, like let us find that shit out.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Wayne though, man.
Yeah, bro, it's a big deal. Even though it may not be acknowledged or as notable, like we said, I mean, it's still something when you get that added to your trophy case, bro. You can't be upset with it.
Back around like maybe 3-4 years ago, when the Lil Wayne like, oh, the Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans, when all that talk was, bro, what are you laughing at?
Because bro, he thought that was gonna give him the win.
Yeah, he thought.
But go ahead.
He thought that was the edge.
The edge is
he thought he had the edge on Kendrick Lamar.
Stop.
All right. Since then, there was someone else that was picked as the Super Bowl like performer.
Yeah.
And then even someone after that, Bad Bunny. since then, we've gotten to see multiple Lil Wayne performances.
True.
Do you still, like the way when he asked back in the day when we were like, you know what? I might not be mad at that.
Yeah, this is a great question.
I don't know why it's a great question, but I guess I'll find out.
It's a great question because now I got to shit on my goat one more time.
If we talk the 2027 Super Bowl and he sees that they got Posty lined up, they got Justin Bieber lined up, and Wayne is like, I deserve that. You side with Wayne? What are you breathing for? Like,
let me take my time. Let me think about my words.
Okay,
carefully.
you're right. You're right. My fault.
So 24 going into 25, Kendrick Lamar is having an incredible year. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. Like you mentioned already, Wayne had an edge because, there wasn't too much drama surrounding him. You had the Jay-Z, big bro, little bro connection. I think 2 years ago, although it became a big deal, I understood Wayne then, right? It's in New Orleans, all of that. I understood it. I definitely understood it. And I think he actually had a right to, fight for his name and fight for his chance to be a part of the selection.
Okay.
Fast forward, the next year we get Bad Bunny. Well, first off, Kendrick does fucking amazing. Then we get Bad Bunny, who does fucking amazing.
Amazing.
Fast forward 2 years, and we've seen all of the drama continue to pile on for Lil Wayne. And I say this to say, moving forward from this point on, I don't ever want Lil Wayne to discuss Super Bowl and his career ever again in your life, brother. And that's coming from love. You will never grace the stage of a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
It's just not happening. And we love you, Wayne. You've had a hell of a career. You don't even need that anymore. But even if you want it, you will never perform at the Super Bowl, brother. And I really say that with love. And I'm done. I rest my case.
Cari making the executive decision on behalf of Jay-Z and Roger Goodell is fucking insane. Nigga said, you will never perform the Super Bowl. Oh, man.
Yeah, said it. I had to think and choose my words carefully. I meant that.
Yeah. It's just because I've seen some of his performances in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
I would never want to see that on a Super Bowl stage.
Ever, bro.
You don't even have the fucking hair to step up on that stage.
And like real shit, just because of what, Trump's America has become and how lively and alive racism is, like as the people, Wayne, we don't even need that because they gonna tear you up, bro. You think people are racist now when Bad Bunny got on that stage? Wayne get on that stage, it's gonna be 10 times worse, bro.
Wayne's a Trump fan?
He is, but that's not even gonna save him.
Yeah, I was gonna say some black Trump fans don't realize the rest of the Trump fans don't like them.
Yeah, like Nikki, like Trump like you, but Trump people don't like you. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I don't even think Trump is. See, and that's why some men like can laugh at Trump. And I don't mean it in this instance because I have the utmost respect for Nicki Minaj, and I think she's the greatest female rapper of all time. She's just a fat ass to Trump and some big titties. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if y'all remember. I grew up late 90s, 2000s. Like, we saw how Trump used to get down before he was political. Trump used to roll around at a lot of parties, fucking a lot of bitches. I know exactly why he has, like, her in that corner. Like, of course, the hip-hop black connect, but, like, she fine, of course. Yeah, no, that's just fucking
eye candy.
I was gonna say eye candy that will back his agenda. Sorry, that's black.
That's the cherry on top.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out them though.
Yeah.
Where are we at with it? Hollywood Walk of Fame.
sports announcements, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the last two, right?
Yeah, Corey, we got the news this week that LeBron was headed to Philadelphia. He will be a 76er, more than likely, for the remainder of his NBA career.
Yeah, LeBron took to social media, gave this announcement first on X, Twitter, in a series of tweets. Then he took to Instagram and gave us a video. But it was Friday morning. He announced that this is going to be his last decision. So like you mentioned, he is going to end his career as a member of the Philadelphia 76ers. He signed a 2-year deal worth $8 million, which in my opinion, truly think is just a 1 year. He hasn't fully said that, but I don't expect Bron to do 2 years.
Yeah, I expect this to be LeBron's last season.
I think this a one and done, brother. And that's truly what a 2-year deal is. Most of the time it's a 1 year player option, right? So I think this truly would be Bron's last season. But let's just talk about how you felt initially when you got the news of bro signing to be a 76er to end his career. What were your thoughts?
I'm going to get there just
Go ahead.
1 second. The only thing I was going to add on just before I forget was that I do tend to agree with you because inside of his message, he spoke on how this was almost his last season. Like he almost called it quits after this right here. So I do lean to believe, yes, that he wraps it up next year.
Yeah.
But I was taken aback and by surprise. Now, I think, I don't know why all of us sat back and started to assess where LeBron was most comfortable finishing as opposed to thinking about LeBron as a fucking basketball player and going, which one of these gives LeBron the best shot at winning another championship before he gets out of here? And as much as you want to say it's Golden State, it's not Golden State. I don't think just because you pair him with a big name like Curry, that automatically puts them back in championship contention. I don't think him as a Warrior put him in championship contention.
I agree.
I think it was more in the talks heading to Miami to be in a championship contention, a little bit less there in Cleveland. But the championship contention spot is right there in Philadelphia. You got JB over there now. A lot of Embiid, things look nice over there. So I don't know why we didn't really step back to think about him as a fucking winner and why he usually moves teams. He don't move teams to be with niggas. He moves teams to win rings.
Exactly.
And every team he's moved to, he's brought a ring there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love to see him with Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, JB. Like I'm not mad at this at all.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say, but it just kind of reminds me of Michael Jordan. And maybe that is somewhere in his head doing this. You're going to see LeBron relax more to me this season. Philadelphia, in my eyes, it's not LA. It's not Miami. He's going to get to take on a more basketball role and less of a marketing, like commercial role, like he had to be a fucking movie star out there in LA. I think he's just going to spend this last year enjoying the game of basketball, like no big city, big apple shit going on, like just enjoying basketball. I don't think you're going to get, I mean, of course, if it's his last dance, you're going to get it documented.
True.
But yeah, I don't think all the flashy move to LA, Space Jam shit, or the young Miami shit. Like I don't think you see that headed in Philadelphia, just because Philadelphia is not one of those prime NBA markets. Now it is becoming more on the list as it pertains to skill as they add that back to Philadelphia. But yeah, when you think Dallas, you think Miami, you think New York, you think LA.
Yeah,
that's not one of those spots.
Yeah, I think they have a great sports market.
Yes.
But like you said, if we're just talking basketball, the Eagles are a much bigger story than the 76ers are, although they've always had this talent on their team. I definitely agree with you there. And for myself, bro, when the decision finally came in, I love what you said because I had to take a step back as well and look at this, address it from just basketball eyes, not thinking about Bron and his family, not thinking about what he's done in the past in his career. This is a nigga that's 41, right? Yep. And it's like, okay, what team has the best options from an age standpoint, from a culture standpoint? And yes, I still was thinking Miami. Of course, they traded for Giannis. That's a big deal. Of course, they have Bam, but he knows that culture. He played there. He won there. He knows Pat Riley. He knows Spo. So I'm like, that made the most sense. When this news came in, though, just like what you said, I was like, bro, why didn't we think this from the start?
From the jump.
And especially when the trade happened, when JB got over there, it just made sense. You got Maxey, you got Embiid, you got JB, and now you throw Bron into that lineup.
It's an all-star lineup.
That starting five is crazy. So I just love everything that you said, because that's how I looked at it also. And lastly, I do agree with you with saying that Bron, for some reason, doesn't want this like victory lap retirement. He said that multiple times. So I don't think he's announcing fully like, hey, this is my last dance. I don't want every city I go to be that retirement party. But we've got the news that he's had camera crews following him around even last season. You can expect that with this season as well. And I do think he's going to be able to take more of a, not necessarily a backup role, but he just won't be like the number one star that he's been his entire career. Now, yes, we say that, and it may sound crazy because we're talking about LeBron James. But again, think of it from a basketball standpoint. This is a team with JB, a finals MVP. This is a team with Tyrese Maxey, one of the best young niggas in the game right now.
They're young leaders already.
This is also a team with Joel Embiid, who's established himself. So, yes, you're adding Bron, but Bron probably is going to have the lowest averages he's had in his career. Like, I truly expect that it to be that type of season. He's going to compete. He's going to, still be the glue to this team. But I'm not expecting Bron to go out there and score 30 every night.
Bron is Yoda right now.
It's not happening. Like, so, yeah, I agree with you. Again, I just think what you said was perfect.
Like on some Star Wars shit, Yoda is that old-ass, wise sensei.
Yep.
That, of course, like, when he need to get the business, he's getting the fucking business.
He will,
but
exactly.
He's here to spill knowledge and teach the game to the younger generation. Like, that's honestly, like, Yoda.
Yeah.
But no, like I think I of course LeBron is going to be fucking Bron. Like I don't
right.
He's not gonna be no old man until he breaks out his fucking like S on his chest. Bron is going to be Bron. But when I meant by like taking a step back, of course I do mean basketball wise as well, because there's gonna be guys that are leading as well that know for sure that I'm gonna be the leader of the team whether or not LeBron's here or not. He's gonna be gone in a couple years. This is our team.
Exactly.
But also, just like I was saying, yes, Philly's a big sports market, but when you talk like that entertainment market, and I remember us having this conversation when LeBron moved to LA, we already knew like LeBron's going to be a TV star. LeBron's going to be all over the podcast. LeBron's going to be all around the movie studios. Like, this is the time for LeBron to become a superstar, a crossover superstar, more than just a basketball player.
Yep.
And like you can think of Miami, LA as big, in New York as big entertainment markets, to where when you're there, even if you're sports, those teams demand you to be a star of the city the way you're a star of the team, and being in LA comes with commercials and TV shows and all of those other things. Philly's a much smaller entertainment market where that's what I mean by he's not gonna have to be in front of the camera doing commercials and TV shows and a Taco Bell commercial here and this, that. He's going to get to play small market fucking basketball and just hoop.
Yep.
Like the same way
100%.
Michael going to Washington, it's not Chicago anymore. And in Chicago wasn't even Chicago. He made that shit a fucking market. Like that wasn't shit before Mike got there, and it wasn't shit after he left.
Not at all.
But yeah, like the way he got to step back from that star role in Washington and hoop.
Yep.
Yeah. LeBron, yeah.
Yep. And again, like we said, just reiterating it, you said it, Bron's still gonna hoop now.
For sure.
Like he's gonna hoop. Don't get it twisted.
Don't expect 40 every night. Yeah, no shit like that.
Just don't expect that. Nigga's 41 and he really want to leave.
For sure.
Which was, I'm like, bro, just retire, bro. Like, just retire, gang. Like, it's cool.
Part of me felt like and I know this is only a small percentage because LeBron's career is much bigger than this, but I felt like part of LeBron couldn't retire with the rumor straight up that just LA just didn't want me here. So I'm leaving after being put out by the team type. Fuck no. LeBron's not going like that. Yeah. But no. LeBron wants a shot at tying Mike, man. He won 5 rings, buddy.
Mike got 6, nigga.
Oh, you're right.
Tying Kobe. And Magic. That's who he chasing.
He not tying that.
Yeah, not getting 6, but he got a shot at 5. Definitely got a shot at 5. And Curry got 4, so he probably trying to get over Curry and Draymond as well.
I
agree with that.
I get that, but that don't really mean shit for me. Like I'm sorry. Curry could get as many rings as he wants, but I don't think I'd call him better than LeBron. Like I wouldn't consider him like the greatest player of all time type shit.
No.
But I get it, the competitiveness.
Yeah.
You saw the rumor, or not the rumor, that there was some news that came through that was saying like LeBron might stay in New York and helicopter to Philly.
Yeah, I don't think it was a credible source, but I saw it. Yeah. Niggas just wanted to make a joke.
I know.
Yeah. So that's why I said I don't even think that source was a real source.
I lean more towards that it wasn't real.
Yeah.
I'm comedy style here though, guys. R.I.P. Kobe. Do you have more after? Do we have something after LeBron?
Errol Spence, the last thing you mentioned. Yeah, in the intro, so I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Errol Spence, Tim Tszyu. That fight was on the 26th Saturday night, or 25th. My apologies, 25th Saturday night. And this was a 3-year hiatus comeback for Errol Spence. Last fight was Bud Crawford, and that was on Netflix. We saw how that happened, and Terrence Crawford just roundhoused Errol Spence. He made him look completely unprepared for the fight. And that's been pretty much the narrative. I know, of course, in the last 4 or 5 years, there have been a lot of wins that Errol Spence picked up, but I will say I don't see him as the same Errol Spence that he was before. I know a lot of people get angry when people bring up like that wreck and like whether or not that had an impact. Like, oh, shut up. Like he came out explosive, won 2 fights after the wreck. If you ask me, somebody that has been watching Errol Spence, and we've all been watching him, even with the fights he won after the wreck, we all saw the difference in Errol Spence. And I know they say he came out no broken bones, no this, no that from that car crash, but I honestly feel like something in the trying to think about what system that would be. Like the nervous system is different. Like something about the reaction time, the speed of punching, like it's just not the same. You get a very, I don't mean this in like learning way, like a retarded style, like a slowed style of fighting of the Errol Spence you used to see. So even though he was able to power his way through fights, even last in the round, like in the ring with Bud Crawford, and even on Saturday night with Tim Tszyu just showed himself as the clear winner. There were only maybe 3 rounds throughout the entire fight that I would have overwhelmingly gave to Errol Spence. But other than that, outside of it, he was able to keep the pace. He was able to not get the shit beat out of him. Of course, I mean, but that's the goal. Like,
yeah.
But he wasn't able to do enough damage to Tim Tszyu for it to be effective at all. He kind of just existed in the match for 12 rounds.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it sucks to see at the end of the match he retired.
He wasting no time, huh?
Yeah, no, he didn't. But I do believe he left behind a really good career.
Yeah, bro. You can't take that from him at all.
He is one of them ones. He's not a nigga to play around with in the ring. One of the best. Like, he is truly one of the best.
Yep.
I do think that wreck, whatever did happen, did get the best of a lot of his abilities.
Yeah, I agree.
And at the same time, it happened at a pivotal time where he was hitting his 30s.
Yeah.
He had to take a break. At that same time where your body's changing a lot, metabolism slowing, weight's packing down when you're not able to burn it off as fast.
Yep.
So like a lot's happening to the male anatomy from early to mid 30s. Then you take another 3-year break and try to come back. Just some pre-existing conditions mixed with that age. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, it's tough to come back from that. I was gonna get to that also. I like what you said about whether it's nervous system, whether it's the body anatomy just changing or developing differently, but also just from a mental aspect, bro, where you nearly see death, right, in the car wreck. Then you have everything that follows with that. Then you're Errol Spence in his fucking prime when this happens. You're on the top of the world. You're being acknowledged as one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. You're undefeated. The world is in your palms. And then you see all of that shit basically disappear. And then you got to try to climb this tall ass ladder once again, while now I'm a little weaker. I'm a little older. You know what I mean? Like, all this shit playing on you. My family's asking for more. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with this legal shit. Like, it's so much going on. And then you get to a point where you lose for the first time. Like, all this shit is probably weighing on you tremendously. Then you get your ass back in the ring with this last fight and you lose for the second time in your career. Now, I do obviously know and believe that the retirement was already on the brink regardless of what happened Saturday night.
You think so?
I do think he probably already had that plan.
You think with a sleeper he still retires?
With a win?
Yeah, with
will
a
he
sleeper
still
win?
retire? Probably. I think he knew going into that fight, win or lose, I'm gonna retire. Same thing with Bud, his last fight. Like, win or lose, he knew he was gonna retire. I know it's a different standpoint where he was in his career, right, and what he accomplished, but same thing. I think Errol Spence knew going into that fight. It had been 3 years.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I just wanted to say, the mental aspect, I think, kind of weighed on him as well. The last, what was that, Rick? You remember? 5 years ago?
2000. No, I think that was 2019.
So 7 years ago? Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check and see when that was, because
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it was before COVID, right? Before COVID or during.
Yep,
COVID.
2019 Ferrari crash.
Yep. So yeah, man, 7 years. It's a lot that you got to overcome in situations like that. But lastly, just like you said, man, hell of a career. It's going down as one of the greatest, man. He put on for the city of Dallas tremendously. Still putting on for the city of Dallas. So you always got to give flowers for that. And it was great to watch his career, bro. Definitely followed it close. And you hate to see people go, but it gets to a certain point where this ain't their life no more. And you got to just be willing to accept that.
Yeah, absolutely. And he talked about how he had an amazing career. He's made all the money in his career that he's won, and he wants to spend time with his family at this point.
Yeah.
And he's already in a dangerous industry, which is boxing. And even outside of that, you've experienced some life-threatening type shit. Like you said, that can scar a nigga. That can make you look back and be like, you know what? I don't want to do none of this shit no more.
I don't want to do anything that's going to put my life in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Especially in a game where you can look at the greatest version of you. Like, as a boxer, you can look at the greatest boxer that's ever lived and see how he turned out. Now that's the one fucked up thing about boxing. You can look at every other sport and the GOAT and be like, oh, damn, he's rich and famous and well off. And with boxing, you have to remember Muhammad Ali and the last 30 years of his life that we remember more than he did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Shout out Errol Spence.
Sure.
Great career. I think it was what, like 20, somewhere between 24 and 26-2, something like that.
Yeah. I think 26. Let's see if we can.
And he had like 22 knockouts.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nigga.
He just had an explosiveness to him that, like I said, pre-rec, one wrong move, you fuck around and get hit with one that'll just put you to sleep. After that, I just feel like that factor's not in him anymore. You know?
Yeah. Let's see. 28 wins, 2 losses. 22 coming by the way of knockout.
Yeah.
30 fights.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Great career, man.
For sure.
Putting on for the city, man.
Absolutely.
But I think that pretty much does it for us, unless you got more topics.
I'm good.
All right, man. We'll get out of here. That was episode 433. We'll see you back on Thursday, man. I'm Roderick.
I'm Jakari.
All right, man. Let's go.